Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. I haven't been here on a long form video in a while, almost 2 weeks actually, but in that short amount of time I've come across a couple of different things, stuff happening on TikTok, stuff happening in the world that I really wanted to talk about. We got retards breathing in galaxy gas, which I'm probably going to do a video on that pretty soon. Destiny 2 is on its last legs it seems like, and lastly the topic that we're going to be focusing on today is the Chase bank scam or check fraud thing, because it is actually check fraud if I'm being honest with you. But over the past couple of hours and well into today, a lot of people have been reporting that they have been getting, I guess, quote unquote scammed by Chase when they were the ones originally to do the scamming.
Fuck, man. They really told me to tap in. Next day I was supposed to clear and look at my account, yo.
I knew it. I told you. The fuck? Bro, I fucking knew it. It's fucking dumbass ATM, bro. Fuck Chase, nigga.
So if I could try to break down what happened, if you've been hearing about it over the past day or so, essentially people have just been committing check fraud, which is when you deposit a check and before that check clears in the account, there's sort of like a brief window where you can just cancel everything out and I guess the money will show up in the account still. Literally flocking to the nearest ATM from Chase or the nearest Chase bank. I've seen videos where people have been trying to get let in and there's been an enormous line just to go to Chase, so much so that they had to let in people one by one and go and do their business in private. If I can find that video, I'll show you guys. But I don't know if you guys remember that whole DoorDash video that I made a couple of years ago. It might have been 1 or 2 years ago. I think it was a little bit ago, but DoorDash kind of had like a similar issue where people were just like essentially scamming DoorDash out of free food. I forget exactly how it was happening, but this kind of reminds me of that situation because a lot of people have been on TikTok kind of crying and complaining about the overdraft fees that matched whatever they put in their account to try and get money from Chase. So remember how I was telling you when you commit check fraud, you put in the check and you have to take it out before the actual check clears. So obviously people would just write up checks for maybe like 40,000, right? Or even 70,000, right? People would try to get rich off of this. And so when those checks bounced, Chase ended up hitting them with overdraft fees. And in some cases they were upwards of $100,000. And now it's really just funny that you just see people crying on TikTok like, oh man, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Look, man, I'm really not sure who told you that they could put you on to some free bread when it's really just stealing from one of the biggest banks in the world. I've been playing a lot of GTA recently and I don't even think they do anything close to this. It's more just like robbing the banks directly. However, even those guys, Trevor, Michael, and Franklin, they always face consequences for those actions, right? There's always cops on them. Eventually they do get away because, you know, it's a video game, I guess, but this is real life. Needless to say, this is real life and you're gonna have consequences to your actions. And unfortunately, one of those consequences for a lot of people out there is borderline generational debt. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to come on here, kind of speak my mind about the whole situation. Apparently, like a lot of the news surrounding how this is even happening was getting suppressed, which I guess is a good thing. But at the same time, a lot of people need to know how it even happens to not get scammed or be in the same position as a lot of other people were. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Sub up, stay safe, and peace.